Elo'esh here with your weekly heads up and inspiration to invite more magic into your life and the divine. And what's come up for me this week in working with several of my clients, a question that seems really good to answer because it's probably out there for lots of you, and that is an experience. Once there's kind of a breakthrough, there's a growth, there's a moving beyond old wounded stories and patterns and beliefs. There can be kind of an aftermath of getting triggered, feeling vulnerable, seeing things kind of come up again and feeling like, oh, wait, I thought I worked on that. I thought I fixed that. And, why is it here again? And this fear of failure. And what I've witnessed in myself and for my clients and know to be a very common experience in the process of growing in the human experience anyway, when we have a breakthrough, first of all, we've broken through an old story that's been ingrained and, got the grooves going in deeper and deeper. We've stepped out into something that's unfamiliar and brand new. And we're ready for it or we wouldn't be there. But it's not, because it's not familiar, we don't really have the ability to navigate it with grace and ease yet. And I think that's a big reason why a lot of us, we kind of get to the edge and we see it's going to be a little scary, it's going to be a little awkward, and we'd rather be really, really great at the old painful stuff. At least I know how to navigate that. Than to find ourselves in a new, brighter, healthier, more balanced, more lifey kind of experience that requires being vulnerable and a little awkward and a little clumsy and maybe looking like we don't know what we do. Oh my gosh, what would happen if people knew that we didn't know what we were doing? So just to know that when we feel that kind of fear and resistance and like, this stuff's coming up, it's scary, that is a sign of success. So when you're in that scary place of awkwardness and I'm not sure, then you're doing good. That's a great sign. And also what I've experienced is when I go through and I do some healing on an old pattern, an old story, an old wound in my life, it's not usually that I'm like purifying myself of that experience or absolving it, and I don't believe in those things. I believe actually in fully embracing those parts of myself and getting to understand them very deeply so that the gift that they actually are will be revealed. And so what happens is, for the sake of growth, those circumstances will kind of come around again. And that can feel also like a sign of failure. I feel like, oh, I thought I, fixed that. I thought I broke through. I thought I had this healing, and here is this same circumstance in my life again. And I don't think it's about not having those experiences. I think it's about being wiser and wiser about how to navigate those experiences. We'll call them in again to see what we've learned, and it's really important to acknowledge when you've done something different than you used to do, even if it's a degree, half a degree, over the arc of time. It's a huge difference, and you'll continue to be willing and able to do that little bit degree different every time to lead you to something better. So it's gonna feel awkward. It's going to feel vulnerable. It's going to come around again to show you how you've grown. And all these things can feel like failure, but they're actually really great signs of success. So keeping it short today, I just wanted to shoot that out there for any of you who are committed to your own personal growth, to breaking through some old pattern that's kept you small. Don't let these experiences of feeling a little scared, a little awkward, a little vulnerable, and having the universe bring the opportunity to experience those things again, don't let those things tell you that you've failed. Those are actually great signs of success. And I want to say congratulations and honor you for having the courage to grow. It's so challenging, it's scary, and we're not all on the growth path. And so I just want to honor you and send prayers out for a graceful navigation of the new. And if you like what you've experienced here today, you might want to sign up for my weekly blogs, which have these videos, but they also have other insights that I don't share anywhere else. And you can check out more about me and what I'm up to at Elo'esh.com, AmandaElo'esh.com, and check it out. I've created it just for you. So look around, tell me what you think, and please always give me your feedback. Leave your comments. And until next week, may the divine be with you, and may you remember yourself as the divine. Oh.